everybody, welcome to www.GinaCooksPKU.com and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of Anthony's favorite home-styled garlic bread. The recipe is on page 63 of my newest book, Healthier Eating Low Protein Cuisine. You can find this on my product page on my website if you don't have it already. The first thing I just want to go over quickly are the items you're going to need. You're going to need oil, and my favorite is the grapeseed oil or the safflower oil. These are my two favorites. They're mild flavor and they have a high heat tolerance. You could use extra virgin olive oil if that's what you're using. That is fine. You can use canola oil. Whatever you have on hand is fine. These two are our favorites, and that's what we're using today. 2 slices of low protein bread. Doesn't matter the brand, doesn't matter which ones you're using, if it's homemade or from one of the low protein companies, just 2 slices of bread. What we're going to be using is fresh basil, we're going to be using fresh garlic, and Parmesan cheese. Make sure your Parmesan cheese is 100% Parmesan cheese with no fillers. That's a big one. The other seasonings that I'm going to be using are parsley flakes, garlic salt, and this has a little bit of parsley mixed in it, and the Italian seasonings. This is sort of a mix of thyme, basil, rosemary, organic spices. You don't have to add this. You don't have to add what I'm adding. You can add whatever spices or flavorings, seasonings that you have in your cupboards. But this is kind of like a staple in our house, and this is what we're going to use. So what we do, we start out, we put in some oil in a bowl. Now, don't be afraid to make too much. You can cover this in a tight container and put it in your refrigerator, and it will be fine for a couple, 2-3 days. That you could take it out and reuse it on top of pastas or vegetables or whatever you're going to use. You don't have to do this every day, okay? So I'm using a garlic crusher, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and crush my garlic into my oil. And I like to get all that juice in there because that's what's going to flavor your oil. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do 4 garlic cloves. Garlic is great nutritional wise. It has chemicals that are now proving to fight against cancers and heart disease, along with the other benefits of it being just a natural herb and all the other advantages and benefits you get from garlic. So it's very healthy for you. It's great for you. Other than you're going to smell like garlic a little bit, go ahead and enjoy. The other item we're going to do is fresh basil leaves. And I love fresh basil. It's high in vitamin A. Garlic is high in vitamin C, just so you know. That's something you don't hear all the time. And I was quite surprised to find out that that was high in vitamin C. But the basil is high in vitamin A, has a lot of nutrients, calcium, phosphorus, potassium. The items we're using, the fresh herbs we're using, they're just wonderful for you in so many ways. So now we have our mix where we have fresh garlic and fresh basil, and it smells delicious. The whole kitchen is smelling delicious. For your dried parsley, this also is high in vitamin A, which is great, and also dietary fiber. Dietary fiber, big one, guys. Terrific. You can't get enough of that, that's for sure, especially with the PKU diet, so we look for it wherever we can get it. And just to get a little crazy, I'm going to go ahead and throw in about a teaspoon of my Italian seasoning, because why not? I love flavor, and flavoring low protein foods is the trick. Okay, so now we have this beautiful mix. Can you see this, guys? It is just fantastic. Just the scent in my kitchen is overwhelming. Oh, I want to eat it already. So all you do is you take your bread and put about a tablespoon on there and just, put it around. I'm just going to add a little bit more oil so that is evenly spread throughout my bread. Look at this. Is this beautiful? Just gorgeous. I'm going to take another tablespoon and do the other side. Oops, I ripped us off, guys. I need a little bit more on that one. Don't rip us off. That's what my little guy's always telling me, Mommy, don't rip me off. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more oil on the sides. And that one again looks beautiful. Okay, I open up my Parmesan cheese. Guys, Parmesan cheese is 26 milligrams of Phe per teaspoon. You don't need a whole teaspoon per slice. You don't need it. Half a teaspoon is sufficient. The benefits of natural cheese go a long way, but we're really only eating a teaspoon, so I don't want to get into that. For the most part today we're using it for flavor. Can you see how much a teaspoon gave me? That's ridiculous. That's more than enough for a whole dinner, spaghetti dinner. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on my bread, on my 2 slices of bread. This is looking fantastic. This is where the flavor just totally bursts. It's unbelievable. You guys are going to love it. Okay, take a cookie sheet pan, a sheet pan, tin foil if you don't have a pan. Spray it. Lay your garlic bread in there, and in the oven it goes on the highest rack at 400 degrees. 10 minutes, 12 minutes, we have garlic bread, guys. Enjoy. You can't ruin this. Have a great day.